you guys, it's your girl Just Behave, and I'm back with another video, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I got these really cute nails with the Kiss acrylic kit using my non-dominant hand. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is how the kit looks, and basically I'm going to just go ahead and cut it open and get everything out of the container. So it comes primarily with this brush, y'all, and honestly, if you want your set to look nice and not give you issues, you do not want to use this brush. I'm just being 100 with you guys. You got to get an acrylic brush so that you can lay your acrylic properly without any issues. So we're going to throw that out. The next thing that's in the box is the acrylic liquid, which is the monomer, and the acrylic powder, which is clear. There's no color to it. It also comes with this glue and the nail tips. Also, a cuticle pusher, to clean off like your nail bed, and also this file. And y'all, you're gonna need an e-file or a hand file, but that is not gonna do anything for you, sis. So I start off with just buffing my natural nail plate just to get it clean or whatever. Then I dust it off, and I went ahead and applied my tips. Because I'm using my non-dominant hand, y'all, it was just the worst. So I'm just comparing it to my other hand just to see what length is on my other hand. Then I'm going to go in with this straight edge clipper and cut off the excess nail tip. Alright, so now you guys, with the hand file, I'm just going along the side and slightly applying pressure, not towards my nail bed or anything, just to the side, just to try to get it as straight as possible. So whatever you do to one side, you want to do to the other side. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just work on getting a crisp, flat shape at the edge of the nail. Now that I went ahead and slightly shaped everything, I'm going to go ahead, and I always use 5 as speed on my natural nail bed and stuff like that, because I'm not using my dominant hand and I don't want to cut myself or hurt myself with the e-file. So now I'm just dusting my nails off so that we can go ahead and get into application. So I'm going to use the liquid and the acrylic powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that open in advance. And I'm going to start with glitter bells. The name of this color is called Prince Flake, and this is the glitter that we're going to go ahead and use for this set. And I also go in with Bonder, you guys, and this is so that my nails can last. When you apply bond, it'll cause like better adhesion or whatever, and it just gives you a longer lasting nail. It won't pop off. So I'm just going in with a really small amount of glitter, and I'm just spreading it around, and I'm working with a pretty wet brush so that I can get the glitter to move. And you do not have to pick up a lot, you guys. A little bit goes a long way. As you guys can see, I'm just patting it on and just filling in all of the gaps on the nail because I want it to look nice and glittery. Okay, yeah. So just for a better view, you guys, on this nail, as you guys can see, I applied a really small bead, and then I'm just spreading it around the nail, just moving it, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the beads little by little. That way I don't overcrowd the nail or it doesn't look just bunched up on top of each other. Okay, you guys, so I'm making sure I evenly spread out the glitter on each nail, and I want to make sure it's flat, it's not bulky, so that when I'm encapsulating it, I don't have any issues and I can have a smooth application. So you want to make sure that whatever designs that you're creating, it's not too uneven or too bulky, or not too many dips in it, or it's going to be hard for you to encapsulate. It'll either take you longer, or you really have a really bulky nail because you're going to have to keep on filling it in to try to get the nail to be balanced and even. So you want to be mindful that when you're applying it, you want to make sure everything is completely flat. So as you guys can see, I applied that bead, and you see it's kind of bulky. I'm just spreading it out evenly, pressing it out, and whatever I need to fill in, if I need to add more glitter, then I'll go ahead with the second layer. But I'm just making sure I get it spread evenly so that the clear acrylic that's in the powder and the glitter doesn't bulk up on me, and I don't have like a really thick nail before I even encapsulate. So be mindful of that. So I'm going to go ahead and go in on my pinky and do the same thing. Alright, you guys, so this is how it currently looks, but we're not done yet. So I got these hearts from Etsy, you guys, and I think I paid like $10 for them. I don't even think it was 10, probably like 7 or something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of these, you guys, and just lightly spread some around. I don't want to overcrowd it because I don't know what design I'm gonna do yet. So I'm just lightly going in little by little, and I'm just applying some of the hearts just to give it a little vibe because you know Valentine's is coming up, so we're not going with like the typical pink. So I feel like the blue is really cute, and I love these blue hearts. So now I'm gonna go in with Catalina by Krylx, and I'm gonna go ahead and just try to ombre into the glitter, you guys. And I was just randomly freestyling. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but it turned out cute. But working with my non-dominant hand, you guys, oh my gosh, like you have to work with really small beads when you're ombreing because you don't want to overdo it. So you want to take your time, you guys, and put your hand on something to try to like get the perfect angle, and so your hand doesn't like strain up. So I'm just applying really small beads, and the next color is Buttercup, and it's by Nail House. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and blend that into the blue. And y'all, my hand started cramping up and stuff, so I had to move on. But I'm gonna show you guys on another nail exactly what I was doing because oh my gosh, working with my non-dominant hand was really stressing me out. I did not want my ombre to look messed up, and it was just a lot. All right, you guys, so I'm going in on this nail instead so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I got a better angle, so I'm going in with really small beads and just, you know, blending that down to try to get it to blend into the heart. And I'm just filling in whatever needs to be filled in, and I'm working really, really small, you guys, to just have control of my nail because if I work too big, I wouldn't be able to manipulate the bead the way I need to due to the fact that I'm working with my hand that's not dominant. So as you guys can see here, I'm just pushing that acrylic up into the cuticle, getting it in there, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it down after I get the color place where I need it. And we're gonna blend that into the other portion of the nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the rest of my nails. Alrighty, so with the pinky, you guys, as you guys can see, I picked up a bead that was way too big. So normally, like, you know, you don't want to panic and you want to stay as calm as possible. And I always make sure like I work with the wet bead, that way if I make a mistake I could just swipe it off. So as you guys can see, I'm making sure I have my cuticle area together. I'm making sure the color is showing where it needs to be shown. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit more pressure and just swipe off the excess powder, if you guys can see that. But I just swapped off the excess, and now I'm just going in with some more hearts because I feel like, you know, it just needed a little bit more pizzazz. Like, I wanted to see more of the hearts. I really love how they look. They're really, really cute. And I just decided to add them to the rest of the nails and just fill them in because I just wanted all of them to look the same. All right, so now for the encapsulation, and I just start at the tip of the nail, that section, I start right there, and then I drag it down, and then I work my way up, you guys, and I do it this way, that way I don't create any air bubbles in my encapsulation, and because, you know, I can't do like a one bead method due to the fact that I'm at an awkward angle. So this is just an easier way for me to apply my bead because gravity isn't on my side due to the fact that I'm in like an awkward position. So I have to hold my hand flat so that it doesn't cramp up. So now that I'm done with the encapsulation, y'all, I don't know why I went in with that big old glob of polish, but I was like getting it off of the nail. I don't know what was going on. Like I was just picking up too much because I'm not right-handed. So, oh my God. So I'm just applying the gel polish on all of the nails the best that I can. And as you guys can see, y'all, like it may look quick, but this took like 30 seconds each nail, like the balancing and everything. Like, y'all, it was really hard, but you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Okay. So I'm just applying the gel polish, and it looks so cute. You can see the little hearts in the nail. I just think it's adorable. So I have this cleaning brush, and I just go around my cuticles with it to get any excess gel polish off of my cuticle area so that I can go ahead and cure it, and we can go ahead and see the final look. And before I do that, you guys, I always swipe the sides of my nail and the edge of the tip, because sometimes gel polish can get on the edge of your nail and mess up the shape and cause it to look awkward after it's cured. So you just want to go ahead and wipe off those edges to make sure it looks, you know, sharp. So the nails are complete, you guys. And I'm going to go in with this Cusio um, cuticle oil. And y'all, your girl needed some moisturization. So I was applying a hefty amount to my cuticles. All right, so these are how the nails basically turned out, and I absolutely love them. And you know, I had to do a photo op for my Instagram. Period. Yes. And y'all, they also glow in the dark when I turned off my light. I was like, oh my god! But be sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.